Alright, hello, we are back here with another career mode. We're doing meet and greet. On-field drills. We've already done all these, so... So we have 5 interceptions for the year. Okay. What do you have for the playoff picture? We're the Lions. We're nowhere close. We gotta start winning some games. Play the season game. Oh, it's Thanksgiving.
It's Madden NFL 24, and this one features the Saints' lengthy corner. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the Saints and the Lions, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here. And the Lions defense ready to go to work following a poor performance in the loss last week. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And this was a week of soul searching for this unit. They did not play well at all in the loss last time out. So this becomes a gut check type of a game. Each member of this defense is going to need to up their play.
Ooh, good zone coverage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Carr. He's got Smith here. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Derek Carr, very precise thrower of the football. Well, what's the game plan for going up against him? It used to be take away the short stuff, I know, but he's more than a dink and dunker, right?
And you are right about that. Great analysis of him because he has evolved as a thrower. Now he can push the ball downfield, but still.
How do I get hit allowed the freaking
short passes, intermediate passes?
Like, that was gonna be my guy.
And accurate. You've got to sit on those routes in order to cause him problems.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 12 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make...
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Alex Anzalone coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. Carr. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
How did I not get a deflection?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. You talk about this Lions defense. Yeah, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an...
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Hey, yeah, tackle
They overload him that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss.
Hey, I'll take a tackle assist.
The Lions
God damn it, offense. Like, what the
there.
fuck are we supposed to do?
Have to stand tall with this drive commencing right at the...
Like, we've lost games because you haven't been able to freaking do anything. Like, we've literally lost games because you haven't fucking been able to do anything.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he gets this inside
we're just on the fucking field.
Line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Motion left, Smith. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
Damn.
And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Carr. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
To throw is Carr. And down he goes.
Yeah.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Man, that's a lot of speed.
With the Detroit defense back onto the field. They lead 7-0. Trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence.
I have 5 interceptions this year.
And has a
not bad for a rookie DB.
To break on the football when it's in
Almost
the
that
air.
6th
So
one
fun
today.
to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. Now it's Carr. And his throw here is incomplete. Not sure
Great
what
man
happened
coverage.
out there, but looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Carr's throw caught by Olave.
It's okay.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line.
I got another tackle. 2 tackles.
Now Carr. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
How do you only have 97 yards in the first quarter and a half, almost?
Now Carr again. Little short pass here to Hill, and he works it past the 30 to the 25. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's Carr now going to fake the jet sweep and throw off play action. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion.
So
now
you
you
do
got to
it.
continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Throwing middle,
Oh,
but
fuck
it's
kind of throw is that?
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball. The Lions defense back out there.
Oh my God.
Their guys have the lead here in
Okay.
this first
We're
half.
still up by 4.
They'll try to further the...
Oh, that's going to be interesting for you, a sack or a loss, type of loss.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a
Sorry.
pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call
Okay.
it, 7 yards on
That's
first
our best
down.
gain.
That fits the bill.
Kamara gets it again on second down.
And look,
the running
he just lost 2 yards in that play. Got 7.
Stop him behind the line.
Got 7 yards and
The
lost
Saints
2
on
yards.
third
See?
down.
No, third
They've
and
hit
medium.
it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Carr. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the
like some
field.
good zone coverage.
And that brings up 4.
That's all I did.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive.
All right, let's see.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They'll have to defend the short field here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Got 2 timeouts. Let's, oh, fuck. Okay, let's try and not let him score. It's a goal.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing him.
What do you mean we're back? Come on, defense. That's okay. Let's just drain the clock. They still got 2 timeouts left.
Carr now on 1st down. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
He got me on that. I ain't gonna lie, he got me. He beat me on that. Can't get mad. As DB, you're gonna have plays like that.
And he's gonna go down. Sacked right around the 17. Alex Anzalone. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40
second and goal for the
seconds to go in
17,
the first
baby.
half. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Carr to throw. Touchdown.
How the fuck do you leave that wide open?
Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 75. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the Lions defense back out there. And we'll see what adjustments they made at halftime, trailing here to start the 3rd quarter of play.
If our offense did something, they've only scored 1 touchdown, but it's like, fuck, if that's we fucking
Throwing
drives.
on 1st down is Carr. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Carr gonna throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Got a 6th interception. Yep. I'll take that pick. And our offense did something.
Defense back onto the field. They hold the lead here in this 3rd quarter, but every drive important.
He's got our 6th interception of the year. Let's say 2 tackles and an interception. Not bad. We almost had another interception, but
they'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And some space here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24.
That's one good play. It's one good play. They've been running it like 20 times. They've only had one good play.
Here's Carr. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the
Hey,
46,
I just picked you
here's
off.
second and a couple.
Don't be doing that, Thomas. I just picked you off.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Oh, shit. He juked me.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Well, you run the ball a shit ton. You're going to get some good plays and some low plays.
Down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Here's 2nd and 10. In motion left goes Smith. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
Oh, damn. He just got fucking lit up.
Back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Where the fuck?
Taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
You guys just fucking let him go right past you.
The Lions defense back out there. They're out there trying to protect this 4th quarter lead. So this a big drive as it begins 1st and 10.
What am I doing? I got no idea what I'm doing.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Oh, shit,
and he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He's getting big runs, but he's not. He's getting like a couple big runs, but then he's got like 2-3 stops for losses.
A 10th carry for Kamara.
See?
58 yards
He's got 10.
for him now to this point.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And he will not get away from the pressure.
Ooh, Anzalone.
Taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense.
If I get defensive rookie of the year, that'd be awesome.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. And after their guys were forced upon a moment ago, they'll try to force one of their own.
All right, so we're up by 4. Beat the Saints. I got my 6th pick of the year.
On first down, Carr. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
And he's going to lose yardage.
You're back under 200 with that loss. Damn.
3rd and 5.
I wish I told where yours again.
Carr. Quick throw there is incomplete.
That's how you do it.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with.
The Lions defense back out
draining
there.
the clock.
They'll try to get the football right back
They're
to their
not
offense
scoring
who just
points, but
punted.
they're draining some of the clock. All that matters.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Covering them too.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Oh, shit. Alvin Kamara, is he
So
okay?
players shake it up. We'll get a stoppage here. And that's Alvin Kamara, the one who's going to receive some attention. Hopefully he's okay. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Yeah.
Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get... So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Lions.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in
So
the
what do we
fourth
do?
quarter,
We had 2 tackles,
that tells
2
everyone
assists,
that you're getting stronger,
four
and
total,
dominance is starting to take
interception
over.
for 1
Right?
yard.
The way that
Not
you
bad.
close, the way that you finish, that
I'll
gets
take
preached
that.
to you from the time you're...
I'll take that. We got our 6th career interception. How many skill points do we got? We got 1. Let's upgrade hit power. Sweet.
Definitely need the music turned up.
We got an interception and 2 tackles. Facing the Bears. Holy shit, I'm the interceptions leader. I'll take that. We are the interceptions leader. We just won our game. Oh shit, we are actually in the playoff hunt right now. We are officially the number 7 seed after that win. What's our we're 6-6. Fuck. Yeah, we are in the playoffs. Can't complain.
It's week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Bears athletic.
The Lions defense on the field now, working with a 3-0 lead here early.
All right, who are we facing? We're facing Fields. We got a number 11.
Now a first down throw. Fields escaping the pressure right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I hate fucking Fields for that reason. He just fucking runs. He doesn't fucking know the ball.
Here's Fields. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Come on, tackle him.
Take him down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10.
Only reason why the
As they've
offense
got
is good.
things
Only
rolling
reason why
on
the
this
offense is
drive.
good for the last few years.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, this defense for the Lions, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket
come
for him
on.
as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, and all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
So a good
Well,
run
the
by
offensive line is
Fournette.
out. Okay.
Now another 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
Cockrell holds it in left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside
Holy
the
crap, a
15-yard
lot of
line.
fucking Bears players
The
just
third
getting
team
out.
now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Fields.
For Kittle here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And down he goes.
Sack,
Pressure
baby.
gets him back at the 14.
Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
We always talk about how teams are so competitive.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They'll start by looking at a 1st and 10 at the 25.
Coming for you.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Back to throw. Fields locates Mooney on the out route.
Fuck, he faked me out
That's what you're
hard.
looking for.
Damn.
You want to throw the ball downfield.
I'll
You
admit
want
it, I
one of
got
those
faked
guys who
out.
can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide.
I'll admit it,
Who
I
can
got
not only
faked
get
out.
open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he will be very close to a first
Really,
down,
stop
but
him.
I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It's okay.
Another down on the scoreboard with the urge to go for it.
The Lions defense back out there. They'll be looking to get off the field quickly here as this drive begins. 1st and 10.
Okay, so we got number 87.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette.
You fucking kidding me?
Now he's loose at the 40.
And down to the 28-yard line.
63 yards rushing for him as he has been.
You
tough
literally
to
have
stop
not
in
had
his
any
first
running
down.
lanes
So
for
now
that.
the
You have one
big play
fucking
has
good
him
run
all
play,
the
and you
way
have to get
inside
fucking
the
God.
30 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Fournette. A strong running. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, good for 22 and a first down.
Defense is getting fucking lobbed right now.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
Fuck you. You fucking run every fucking play pretty much.
Leonard Fournette with his 4th rushing touchdown.
Every fucking player fucking running the damn fucking ball.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They'll play with a lead here to begin this 3rd quarter.
It's not my
Looking
fault
for
you fucking
another
limit.
solid half of
Damn, we have
football to
104
carry
more
them to
yards,
victory.
more yards total. Take a fucking...
Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Hey, I'm getting assists.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. Well, now hang on.
What happens when you fucking run the ball fucking 1,000 times?
Second down and 3. Herbert powering up the middle. He'll be taken down
That's
at
what
the
happens when you fucking
48
run the
for
ball
a pickup
1,050
of 2
times.
yards.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take out extra blocks, and actually slow and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The Lions defense back out there. They'll be looking to be the aggressors here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Come on, offense. Fuck. It's the Bears.
They'll start by running the option to the right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy.
Okay,
of the
how the
marker.
fuck do I get a
8-yard
tackle
gain,
assist? I
second
don't
and
know
2.
what fucking tackling. Okay.
Fields going to keep it once more. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. Up the gut, Fournette. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you kind of
You
nailed
haven't
it
thrown
pretty
the ball
well.
at all
You know?
this game.
He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring
See, that's why you're fucking running first. Like, now you're fucking doing your reads.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Yeah, me, oh, fucking.
Now he'll try to run with this. And the result
Who the
here, a
fuck
pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Fields. Buying time. And he can't find anywhere to go with it,
he's hurt.
and he goes down. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears the Detroit defense back onto the field. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track.
He's not. Hopefully he's
and
okay.
They try to close this one out here in the 4th. And they'll begin by running the option.
Oh, he got
And
me.
he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Running left, it's Fournette. Taking.
Why the fuck was I removed from my own fucking party?
2.
Jesus Christ. I'll make sure that if I'm the only one in the party, like, why the fuck do you get removed from the party?
Here's a 2nd and 8. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And
Oh my, how? He fucking...
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Automatic first down. Let's go now.
just kicking me. It's just stupid.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he's going to get a solid
So
gain
annoying.
of 9
Like,
before
you know,
being brought down.
dude fucking ran into me.
Second and right at a
Like,
yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Drain clock.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Walker. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
It's literally your first pass. It's only 3 yards. Fuck.
At the 38-yard line.
Walker now. And again back to Kmet. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains. Because
Right now,
they
we're
can
just draining
control
this clock.
space
We're letting him get
They've
yardage.
got good hands. Then, of course, they're a
I've got 2
dynamic
scores.
target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Oh, the longer they
rushing for him now
stay
as
in
he has
bounds,
been tremendous all day
longer
long.
time comes off.
On second down, a run with Herbert.
See?
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to
Now
flow
look at
from
it. It's
his
already.
inside
It was just
spot
2
and
minutes,
stop
10
that
minutes,
one
a
at the
couple
line of
plays ago. Now it's 8
Nice
minutes.
linebacker play.
Play action now. Walker. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
What are we doing?
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And the Lions defense back out there. They've been the better of the 2 sides so far. They've got the 2
Leading
scores
up by 11.
here this 4th quarter.
Figure out what's wrong with Justin Fields. Hopefully, Ilvey just has a 1-game injury.
They'll start with the option. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Looking to speed
Oh, they're
things
finally
up here
going to
with
have
some
a-
tempo. On 1st and 10, Walker. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Walker. He's got a man, complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards.
Okay.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Walker. And this will be caught by Mooney. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's
We're just
2nd
drain
down.
clock. Like if you should have went for touchdown, not a field goal last.
Now
drive.
Walker. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 19. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The medical
Gardner
staff is
Johnson.
going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a 2nd down throw for Walker. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On 3rd down, Fournette. A solid stiff arm. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Here's Walker. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Here now, 2nd and goal. Now Walker. Dumps it off to Fournette.
Yeah.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
So you do it.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it's certainly...
The Detroit defense back onto the field. And this game is coming down to the
couldn't
wire.
fucking
So
do
they
anything.
know this is
God damn it. Offense, you couldn't fucking do anything. You couldn't fucking hold on the ball for a little bit longer. Okay. Let's keep him in bounds.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
I tried intercepting it, but I deflected it.
inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
That's all that matters.
Back to throw. And he fends him off. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What
That's a
huge
20-second
play at
runoff.
this point
Holy
in the
shit.
game. They'll look to throw.
Gets this to Moore. And he will make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's 4th down here.
4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football.
That's
It's
how you
a
do it.
sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football
Did it.
back in terrific field.
We won. We beat the Bears.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the
Lions.
highest level from both of these offenses.
Defense. How'd we
Neither
do?
one of them afraid of taking risks.
We're
and both of
going
them
2
aggressive,
two
pushing it
tackles, 4
downfield.
assists, and 6
I
total
did
tackles
like,
and
Brandon,
deflection.
how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all
Doesn't
these
tell me what
points,
was wrong with
you
them.
don't see that.
Hopefully he's not hurt. We'll check the injury.
Anyone getting on the sticks tonight? Yeah, I'm game, dude. Let's do it.
Didn't tell me anything.
Played some good ball out there today, guys.
Oh, it doesn't say. I'll check.
Celebrate tonight. Back to work tomorrow, fellas. Plan.
Let's see what's wrong with the Bears. What's wrong with Justin Fields? Okay, he's only out for 1 game. Alright, let's see where we're at after that game. We're now number 5. Not bad. Vikings are leading the division. That's scary. That's a weird thing to say. So what are we at? 5-8, 6-7. Vikings are what, 9-4, and we are 7-6. All right, so we're facing the Broncos. All right.
It's the NFL on eyes are on Jared Goff. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's
Good
the
job, Jared
Lions
Goff.
and the Broncos, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
It's funny is Russell Wilson just got let go.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Straight in.
All right. We're gonna take a little break. I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right. Sorry about that. I took a bathroom break, and yeah. So we're gonna go to an hour and 7 minutes, and we're gonna edit it out.
The Lions defense set to get going. Winners of 2 straight coming in. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And he's part of a group that ranks number 2 in the NFL against the pass. It's hard to believe there's a team out there who's better than this unit, though. They are really rounding into form.
All right. All right.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
All right.
To throw is Wilson. Short throw caught by
All right.
Dosich. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You talk about this Lions defense. This unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And I know that one didn't work out the
All
way
right.
they thought.
The Lions defense back out there. They lead 7-0, trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for Williams a week ago, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's the knowledge
Not
you gain
too
from
bad.
being in this league for a long time. He's on the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On third down, Wilson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. A nice little juke. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
Damn.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Alexander Johnson finding his way behind the line and quickly to the football. On second down, Williams.
Holy crap,
And he is
that's-
met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Hey. Guess what? We will take that.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. Their guys
do
have the lead here in this first half. And they'll try
Probably
to
won't
frame the
happen,
cause
but-
on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
Oh, he juked
And
me out.
taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now a give up the middle to Williams.
Exactly.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5.
We only allowed
The
10 rushing
defensive
yards.
line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Booyah.
They will only muster a yard here to the 38.
He's got
He hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus
really
far,
bad.
and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2
like
past
what
the marker
Russ
following
wants
a
to say,
gain of
Broncos,
6.
let's ride.
Wilson. And this is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 24.
Oh, another.
Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now Wilson. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great effort there.
How'd you call that a fucking touchdown?
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
How the? Oh my God! We need to fucking beat the fucking Broncos. Seriously.
After the interception, here's Wilson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence. Only the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
You were lucky that wasn't caught. Don't be dancing 32. You are so lucky that wasn't caught.
With a completion there. Now drive this start.
The Lions defense back out there.
What the fuck is our
They're in a
offense doing?
somewhat unenviable position here to start.
Like, what the fuck is our offense doing? 3 turnovers.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. They run it again with Williams. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
Why the fuck did you get in my fucking way?
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
You were fucking stopped it. You weren't fucking ran into me.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards.
Williams will take it in.
Fucking offense. You need to fucking do something.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a...
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They trail here in the second quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Finding Sutton on the out route who makes the catch.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard.
We're trying, okay?
34. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Out route complete to Dulcich.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Same connection, Dulcich once again.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Wilson will throw again. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Some people playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back to...
The Lions defense back out there. And we'll see what adjustments they made at halftime, trailing here to start the 3rd quarter of play.
They start the second half here with Williams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 49 yards rushing forward in the ball game now on 14 carries. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Alex Anzalone coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Julian O'Clara
drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter.
Come on.
Get a sack.
Come on, offense.
With the Detroit defense back onto the field. They're in the ball game, but could use a stop
got a lot of stops.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
We just stopped
it's a
in
7-yard
the
carry to
half.
set them up with
No
a
points.
second and
We
3.
just stopped to start the third quarter. What the fuck?
Now Wilson. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Now Wilson on first down.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Come on, team. We need something.
Throwing is Wilson.
On the slant, completes to Sutton.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. On first down, Wilson.
He'll get that complete to Alberto.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They go play action with Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple
Good job.
Players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
That's how you do it.
That complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw is Wilson.
Got his man, it's Dulcich.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sat back at the 38.
Aiden Hutchinson.
He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the...
The Lions
Fucking
defense
team.
back
What
out
the
there.
fuck is going
They'll
on
try
with
to
their
put
fucking
together a stop as
offense?
this
Like they were in the
drive begins
fucking
with a
red zone
first and
pretty much.
10.
We fucking gotta stop.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Like we've done like what, 3 stops now? They could have gotten points, but they didn't.
Play.
Here's Wilson.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Wilson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Are you fucking kidding me? So
Now, you don't want to see
stupid.
that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on
Fuck
third
these
down.
games.
It
Fuck these
certainly
refs.
does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. Third down incompletion, fourth down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to first down, which means they have to stay on the field longer to try and stop this drive.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Williams.
Ooh, the juke. On a nice burst there as he'll take
fucking
this
we need to hold to a
inside the
fucking
30
field
to the
goal or nothing
28-yard
at all.
line. 68 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
This offense gonna fucking
Back
do
now at
anything.
Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Now Wilson. He finds Sutton crossing the formation complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Wilson. Open man, and again it's Sutton. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
The Detroit defense back onto the field.
What
They're in
are we
desperate
gonna
need
do?
of a stop here, or certainly a
What the
turnover
fuck
would
are we
be
gonna
nice.
do? We're doing nothing.
They trail fourth quarter as this drive begins 1st and 10. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it. What the offensive coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against us?
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Marcus Golden in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse.
Yeah, we stopped him. A 3 and out.
Play in this.
The Lions defense back out there. They're out there trying to protect this fourth quarter lead.
It took you a whole fucking game to score a fucking touchdown. Pretty much the whole fucking game to score a fucking touchdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
3rd and 2, now Wilson.
Open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
The Detroit defense back onto the field.
Couldn't score a
this
fucking
game is
touchdown.
coming down to the wire. So they...
All right, let's do some business.
Wilson to throw.
Caught by Dulcich.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
8-second runoff. That's right.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times.
The Lions defense back out there.
We won.
They had the pick 6 just a moment ago, so they're feeling good.
Guess what? We just did this for ourselves. Our offense didn't fucking do shit, pretty much. Like, they just kept scoring field goals.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6.
Able to find Judy, and he will get out of bounds to stop the clock. It's a 1st down with the clock showing 26 seconds to play.
Play action. Now Wilson.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right
to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep,
We're blitzing him, by the way. We're coming.
Completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And there you go. We won.
So what a performance. All those points put on the board. And Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete
I had 7 solo tackles, 3 assists. Oh, so some of them don't count, but then they will count.
How demoralizing is it when the opposing
I had
defense...
10 tackles that game. Fuck, I went off. Not the best game, but okay. You can't get all the freaking millions.
Play some good ball out there today, guys.
Okay. Or a rising star. We leveled up again. Fuck, we're just... block shedding. There you go. And we're advance a week and see how we're doing. Alright. So right now, in our league, Jared Goff is having bad stats. We're 4th ranked offense. We're 10th ranked defensive yards, so that's been skyrocketing pretty good. We're 4th in points scored. And we're 29th in points allowed, which is okay. Did I get any weekly awards? No. How are we doing in yearly awards? MVP? Nope. Coach of the Year. Lions. Campbell's number 11. Defensive Player of the Year. We are not on there. Defensive Rookie of the Year. How is Branch higher than us? I want to take a look at Branch's stats and my stats. So I've got what? 29 tackles. Okay, he's got more tackles. I got more assists. I got 8 more tackles. Less tackles for loss. 4 more picks. He got 7.5 more sacks. And that's pretty much it. Alright, we're going to end that here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.